Hello. Sorry about the wait, guys.
Oh, excuse me.
Thanks for waiting, guys. Sorry about the wait.
Let me just do a poll on the streams. WTF to you too, mate. Alright, kill. God damn it. Alright. Cool. So we're gonna keep going with Mount Battle tonight. I am streaming this from original hardware as well, by the way, guys. Just center myself in the webcam a little bit more. Alright. That's on. Yep, cool. Alright. Cool. Thanks for waiting, guys. Let's do it. Probably turn the music off too, that'd be... Alright, that's better. Alright. Alright, let's do Mount Battle. Solo. Continue. Alright, let's do this thing. So we knocked out the first 60 battles. So gotten over half done. They've been pretty easy so far. So I don't know when it's actually going to start getting hard. But I guess we'll find out. Alright, teams seem to be getting a little bit better now. Alright, let's go. It's only single battles, so we'll go Snorlax. No, actually, let's not. Let's go Latios, Snorlax, Zapdos. Alright, cool. Alright, let's do it. Psychic, I guess. We did more than I thought we would, so we'll just Psychic again. We're faster. Cool, Tropius down. I don't think this will take it out in one shot, but it'll do a fair bit of damage. Oh no, it did. Never mind. God damn. I'm surprised I'm still taking these out in one shot. It's pretty good. We lost? Oh my god. Cool. City 1, we've got that many continues, it's not funny. I seriously don't know why it asks us to suspend twice. It's like it wants us to stop playing. Bodybuilder helmet. Same 3. Hi, baby. Thanks for tuning in. Fuck, this music slaps. All the music in this game slaps. Fucking bang it all around. Used? No. Thank you, RNG. Alright, cool. So we're still taking them out pretty easy. Okay, Absol's not going to be easy. But Dragon Claw might take it out. Sick, got through the confusion. Awesome. One shot's here. Hammer ups, we'll just use Surf. Alright, confusion was going to get us eventually. Amnesia. I wonder if it'll still survive with sharply raised special D. I'm going to say probably not. No. You got no hope, boy. Damn right they don't. Sick. Shut up. You have earned an extra continue. Do it. We're almost at 64. Like the Nintendo 64. Back in my day, we had these red, white, and yellow cables. The fuck is a HDMI? Alright. They're all pretty much water types, so we're just gonna go opposite direction. Start with Zipdush. Alright. And of course I send out Ludicolo first. Ah, Scuba Steve. Damn you. Alright, well we'll just use I'm gonna use lights green anyway, just in case. Cool. Rain Dance. So this thing has Rain Dish, so it'll heal like 1/16 of its health a turn or some shit. This will just do neutral damage because it's part grass. Ludicolo has a fair bit of special D as well, so it's not too bad. Razor Leaf. Ah, yes. That did nothing. I'm pretty tired, guys, but I will persevere. Okay, with leftovers and Rain Dish on top. Joyce. Okay. It must just not have, like, any other coverage. Like, why would you not use a water move with the Rain Dance boost? Sick. Wish we got the critical before, but that's okay. We will take it. Huntail. Such a... Like, I forget that thing even exists. I remember Gorobus exists, but Huntail now. Yeah. I don't reckon they've got any EVs or anything invested, because like 236 health, like it just seems very low. Alright, let's keep it going. So the battles are finally starting to get somewhat difficult. I'm betting by 80, it's going to get pretty... Yeah, there you go. And then by 90, it's going to be fugged. Because I haven't looked at, like, what the trainers have. So, because we got so many continues, I'm like, whatever, trial and error, trial and error. Alright. This one I'm not 100% sure. Let's go... Same three. Sawan. Kawan? I don't know. One of them. This body slam will definitely be a one shot. That did not much. Yeah, I reckon they've, like, all the health for all these is so low. Okay, we're gonna have to change Pokemon because we only have a normal moves to attack with. Alright, I'm just gonna double Thunderbolt. These things don't have much health at the moment, so almost one shot. So extra sensory can only be obtained on Zapdos from Pokemon XD. Fun fact. Hey Blue Hedgehog, nice to see you, man. How you doing? It has been a while.
Pretty well.
Thanks for tuning into the widescreen stream. I'm doing a duel for this series. That's nice, dear. Yeah. What's new? What's been happening in your world, my friend? You are so strong. My heart is pounding. Sick, take him out. Get a continue. Your mum is dead. Listen, Sonny, I might be an old woman, but I don't expect you to go easy on me. 60. Choices here. What's the bet? They send out Shiftry first. Knowing my luck. God, it's floating high up. Psychic. Things have been alright for me. That's good. Glad to hear it. Any exciting news? Any wins? Excuse me. Oh. I am tired. I thought I was going to be able to start streaming at like 6 o'clock. It's like, what time is it now? 10:47. Yeah, it wasn't disclosed to me that I would have to work longer, but that's cool. It was a good shift. I enjoyed it. A little bit heavy. Still good. Cool. Coincidence you're streaming this because, yeah, I just saw that actually. So what this is, man, is this is the Gen 3 project. So I've 100%ed Colosseum, XD, and I've done the Orre Colosseum in that a while ago. Streamed that directly from my Wii, which I'm doing right now. This game I streamed quite a while ago. And then part of the Gen 3 challenge is to do all the Mount Battle, all of the Colosseum battles, which I've already cleared. The new Mount Battle single and double. And then I purified every Pokemon, so we should get Ho-Oh at the end of the double one. Very excited about that because I've never done that. And then, yeah, I'll have 100%ed both these GameCube games, which feels really good. Then I need to do the Battle Frontier in Emerald. Firered has a trainer facility, like at the very end of it. Emerald also has a trainer facility in it. I think it's called Trainer Hill, and then the Battle Tower in Ruby and Sapphire, which I completely forgot about until like yesterday. So we got a lot of shit to do. Just the grinding alone to get these Pokemon to level 100 took me forever. I was literally taking calls at work, at home, and grinding at the same time. So there was like a week where I did that every day. So all up, I think the entire thing, including like, because there's an Emerald playthrough which I've had since I was a kid. I'm using the same save still. I've had that for what, 21 years. Playthrough of that, playthrough of Firered, playthrough of Ruby or Sapphire, playthrough of both these games. Purifying every Pokemon in both. The Battle Frontier in itself is a feat and a half. So, I'm not gonna lie, this is the biggest thing I've done on the channel. And this game is probably the longest it's taken for me to 100% a game, because we stopped playing it probably in 2023, like late 2023, and then I bought it back in late 2024 for the Gen 3 project, and then I've sporadically done this, and now I'm like getting back on top of it. Because I'm conscious the longer I leave that Pokemon Emerald, the more chance there is of it dying. And I don't want that, because I've had that happen with Pokemon Stadium. That was one of the first series that I streamed on the channel, and I turned the 64 off and then turned it back on, and save file was just gone. So, I'd stream Pokemon XD, but I literally have done everything in that game. There's not one more thing I could do. I've caught every Pokemon, including the wild Pokemon, purified every shadow, I've done all the battle CDs, I've done everything. And then all 7 rounds of the Orre Colosseum, you can see the final battle of the Orre Colosseum on my channel. I put a separate upload there for it as well, so. Okay. Let's go Venusaur, Latios, Zapdos. Have you used either of these two GameCube games to evolve every Pokemon by trading? No. The reason why is because I didn't need to. So everything that's available in these two games, you don't need to trade to evolve them. Yeah, that's true. No, you don't. Of course, the one Pokemon I didn't want to come out. That's okay. This thing's not going to have any good bug moves. It might have Fury Cutter, but that'd be it. Oh no, actually it might have Mega Horn. Probably not though. So yeah, Pokemon XD, if you've got a Switch 2, for fuck's sake play it. It is probably the best Pokemon game ever. It's just different, it changes things up a little bit, the animations, like it looks better than this game, it's the same models and shit, but it looks better, it's faster, story's fantastic, there's better variation of Pokemon. The only negative I would say about it is a lot of the Pokemon are reserved to the last island, so you'd have to like recruit the Pokemon, stop, purify them, and then like level them to the level that you're at. So if you want to like use more of a variety of Pokemon, then you do kind of need to like stop and start a little bit. Miltank. So I've been playing a ROM hack that's called Scorched Silver. It's set 20 years after Gold and Silver. What a dick. And Whitney is still in it with her Miltank, and fuck me, her team is insane. I had to, like, I was gonna Nuzlocke that game. You would have to be a freak to beat that game, like, being, like, the same level. Like, I reckon all the gym leaders are EV invested. Because I was, like, 3 levels over. And I was still getting, like, thwomped pretty hard. And, like, you know, we beat Orre Colosseum and XD and stuff. Like, this ain't my first rodeo, man. I've done some hard battles, you know? So it was just like, okay. I've seen some shit. Oh. Miltank. Yeah. I don't need to do a playthrough on my Switch 2. I already did Gale of Darkness 100%. Fuck yeah, let's go. That's good though. I'm glad that you did that. I mean, for me personally, like, I love retro games, and, like, you know, this is my copy of Colosseum from when I was a kid, and I understand that these games are really expensive, so I think that them releasing them on the NSO is, like, the best thing they could have done. Shit thing is, obviously, you can't connect them to your games, but you don't need them, but I will say, Colosseum in particular, if you can beat the Orre Colosseum with just story Pokemon, you're fucked. Like, because Colosseum is the hardest game because the selection of Pokemon you have is dog water. Like, you can get Tyranitar at the end. But, like, my team last time was, like, Meganium, Espeon, Umbreon, Quagsire, maybe? There's a lot of Gen 2 Pokemon in it, and as much as I love Gen 2, the stats of Gen 2 overall are abysmal. So, I have the Spice... No, dude. I have the Spice Orange GameCube, dude. So, fun little fact, guys. It costs less fucking money to buy the Japanese Orange Spice GameCube with the GameCube Game Boy player with the disc than it does to buy the PAL Game Boy player with the disc. So it cost me less to buy a whole ass GameCube with the Game Boy player and the disc included than it would have cost me to buy the Game Boy player and the disc for my PAL GameCube because I'm from Australia. So that is some cook shit. I literally only use that GameCube to play Game Boy games on the TV, and I have some Japanese GameCube games, but I haven't really touched them. Okay, yep, and you. So, yeah. I got it for my birthday from Dill, my best friend. So it's one of my most valued possessions, and I love it even more because he gave it to me, you know. I'm a very sentimental human being, so yeah. I hold shit close to my heart, you know. Wear my heart on my sleeve, all that jazz. Alright, cool. Cool means let us. Oh, you're not asleep? Okay. Alright, whatever. Sunny day. Should've just done this from the start anyway. I probably should have used synthesis knowing that we're faster, but whatever. It's cool. Ah, yes, pals. And then we'll change. And you stay asleep, boy. I'm just curious how much Solar Beam will do. Enough for half, okay. Yeah, let's just hit it. I'm really glad that I decided to start doing the dual streams. I've already had 100 people come through in less than 40 minutes, so that's pretty cool. Normally when you do widescreen, it just doesn't do as well, you know? I'm gonna say Zangoose is probably faster than us. Sunlight's faded. Let's Sleep Powder. No, we're faster. Venusaur has a skip in its step, mate. We also have the Quick Claw, so that could have something to do with it too. So I'm like, there's no way Venusaur's faster than fucking Zangoose, but sometimes Pokemon ceases to amaze me. This is the first time in a while we've lost the Pokemon, so I'm just gonna blow myself up. So I think in all of these 60 battles, we've only lost one Pokemon. I mean, sorry, we've only lost the Pokemon 3 times. Double kick. That did more than I thought it would. There. Alright. Alright. No. Oh, we're up to the funny number. We're gonna battle and battle hard. Of course they would put that on this number. That's so funny, man. You're a comedian. Alright. Let us go. What's going on, Drake? How you doing? Okay. We probably need to actually start thinking about our choices a little bit more. Gladios. There's only one fighting type in there, Snorlax, and Zapdos. You're alright, tired? Yeah, me too, man. I had to work longer than intended, so it's been a time.
Sorry, I thought I heard something.
Yeah. Dragon Claw. See, this matchup now would suck because fairy type and that, but not anymore. Nah, no worries, man. I appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you get a good rest. Ah, you son of a bitch. Rude. Its eyes are open. Why are its eyes open? Alright, cool. Even with the raised special attack, Snorlax should be able to tank, like, the half. Haha, you suck! Wonder how much this will do. Not much. Last week I got the NSO GameCube controller. It didn't arrive here at my house, but I went to my local point office to get my package. Nice. Yeah, I've got this 64 and the Super Nintendo one. If I'm gonna play those games on the NSO, I'd just like to experience them, you know, with the original controller at least. Will this be a knockout? No. But we did become confused. I don't know why this always takes so long with Snorlax. Self-destructs, yeah. I could have swapped into Latios, but it's asleep, so cut our losses. What do you have in store for me? Mark, okay. Sludge. Have those two NSO controllers you mentioned as well, but I'm debating whether I should get the Sega one. I don't know if it's worth it. I mean, it depends how much you use it. But you could also just keep it as a collector's item, so it's really a choice. I will say the Sega Online one does have a lot of the best games from the era of Sega, so hard to say. They need to bring the Sonic Adventure games to the NSO. Alright. No. Alright, let's do this shit. Okay, they've got a slacking. That's easy to manipulate. Okay. It'll use a dark attack, but I don't think it'll do too much. Must be holding bright powder. Yeah. Other than the NSO variant, I have a whopping 6 GameCube controllers. Nice. I think I've got about 4. I've got 5, including my original one. I've had that since 2003, 2. And like, no shit, the grip on the thumbstick is just completely gone. Because like, I've just used it so much. Alright. Every slacking I've come across in recent times, I've been able to just screw with it so well. In single battles, it's so easy. You just use protect when it's supposed to attack. Decent. So for anyone at home who isn't aware, slacking can only attack every second turn. Yeah. Alright, let's keep it going. Cool. You have 2 jet black ones. The other being the SSBU one. Yeah, I've got that one too. And one of every other color: white, indigo, purple, platinum, silver, spice orange. Nice. Yeah, I've got 2 purple ones, 2 black ones, and then yeah, the Smash Brothers one. That'll do. Not really worried about getting any more continues at this point. I think we have plenty. Yeah. Damn Kingdra's so cool. One of the best designed Gen 2 Pokemon, hands down. I'm certain about the health and these Pokemon not being EV invested because Muck's health was exactly the same as the last one. I just realized the chat's cooking it. For some reason, when I have 2 streams going, the chat bot just can't handle it. Or like, sorry, like the chat on the stream, it just keeps saying the poll options, so I don't know why it does that. Couldn't tell ya. Like 220 health for a fully evolved Pokemon at level 100, that is abysmal. Especially when you consider the highest health in the game is like, what, 712? Is Blissey, which is obviously an extreme example, but still. Prime example of why I don't stream on multiple platforms. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm streaming on YouTube, like, for both. But for some reason, yeah, when I put the chat, like, on the stream so you can read it, just doesn't want to do it. Luckily, I have a cool design there still, like, I have the cover of the game, so that's something. Let's go. Alright, we'll start with Zapdos. Of course. Alright, let's surfy. This will not do much at all. Ah, critical, okay. Interesting. Here in North America, we only got the Spice Orange controller standalone. We never had the console. Yeah, so the console itself is Japanese, so we didn't get it either. Alright, this thing resists Dragon and Psychic, so I'm gonna have to use Surf. Almost took it out still, goddamn. Paralyzed, of course. So that's a bit cruel. Paralysis and Surf. I didn't even go... Okay, never mind. I find it interesting how with Paralysis with Snorlax it takes forever, but then with Latios it's like it decides straight away. Keep wanting to get the SSB4 white GameCube controller, but they're too expensive every time. Yeah, and when you're like, I could spend this money on something else, I totally get that. Life ain't getting any cheaper either. Definitely not getting cheaper. Yeah. Battle can end in defeat. That's why it's a battle. That's crazy, man. Oh, I would have never guessed that. Yep, let's continue. Yeah. Latios just has the most coverage and it resists heaps of shit. Okay. Dragon Claw. Is he going to use Calm Mind like the last one? Such a shit attack. Even when they bump the power of it up by 40, still not worth it. It's the same shit with Jirachi's signature move, Doom Desire. Such a shame. Cool. wonder how much this will do. Okay. Viper Beam. An interesting choice. So Future Sight ignores resistance. Interesting. So yeah. Cool, nice and easy. Let's go surf. Oh, just survived. Knew that was gonna happen. We got through all the confusions before, so something tells me we will not be as lucky this time. No. There. It's all over. Yeah, these last 30 battles are gonna take a while, I reckon. Alright, let's go. Ooh. Yes, yes, yes. Mate. Okay, not a good matchup, but you'll be right. Easy. This Marowak hits harder than a mother flipping truck. You're gonna heal all the way, that's cool. I will Earthquake you and then Swords Dance. So, what I will do instead, it would have been 3 turns. Will it work twice? Yep. Haha. Okay, so it must have had chlorophyll, which boosts a grass type Pokemon's speed in the sun. WELLLL with a Swords Dance, I'm confident we can probably take it out. Okay, can we hit a Pokemon using Dive with Earthquake? No. That's fine. Ugh, seriously? My playthrough of this game's story mode. In my playthrough of this game's story mode, I defeated all 100 trainers now consecutively, and my team got that certain ribbon for doing so. Nice. Yeah, I've done it in story mode as well. Alright, let's surf it. Alright, 26 to go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure last time I did Mount Battle, I did it all in one go. When I stopped streaming, I think I'd been live for 6.5 and then doing streaming stuff for like probably like 8 hours because I had to stop and then like set up the dual stream and stuff. Alright. Baton. Even for Alligator doesn't even have 300 health. Sucks that in Gale of Darkness you're only limited to one luxury ball. The only Pokemon to use that ball on would be Zubat. That's true. Because even the evolutions evolved by stones in that game, from memory. And you can't throw a ball at a Pokemon you've already caught, right? Yeah. Yes, my speed has been lowered. Alright, last Pokemon. Alright, cool. Just today. You don't have a choice, boy. Neither of these two GameCube games use a day-night cycle. That's part... Oh, true. I didn't even think about that. I was just thinking about the friendship. Alright. Nice. Okay. Oh wow, that did next to nothing. That didn't that didn't do a whole lot. Excuse me. Alright, cool. It's like Umbreon using Hyper Beam before. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Two Surfs should take it out. Yeah. Fortress is such a cool looking Pokemon, but it's just not the greatest. Cool. 24 more. And another perfect. Try keeping up with P. Jirachi. Okay, we're starting to get serious in this mother flip. Why do you have a Curlier though? And a Mighty Enna. I have to admit, Sakasa Sawada did a very good job with the music from both of these games. I especially like the Wild Pokemon Battle and Cypher Peon OSTs from Gale of Darkness. Dude, both soundtracks in these games, they're fucking immaculate. I love them. They're just really well done. The Mirror B theme even, so much fun. Son of a bitch. Oh, bro, come on. I thought it would do more. Sick. Laters. Fuck you, dude. Third time's charm. Thank you. My favorite soundtrack from this game happens to be the Rider Willy Battle OST. Yeah, that's a good one. Pokemon Channel has a really good OST as well. I love that game. Still have PTSD though from the time that we had to get Slowpoke to get a certain weather condition show up at a certain time of day so we could get like the last nice card in it, and oh my god, that sucked. Jirachi. Still ain't gonna survive? Are you fucking kidding me? Alright, gonna have to change Pokemon. Still gonna take a fair few hits to take it down. That sucks. Okay. Surely a critical, right? Yeah. Sick. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, Doom Desire is its signature, yeah. Got 120 power. Now, one more. It only takes one turn for that to come into effect, so... Okay, Doom Desire is gonna kick in a second. Done. $23 more. Okay, cool. I don't know why they didn't fully evolve that into Aggron, sorry. That will do, pig. Hit him with that psychic, mate. Oh. I haven't told you I've been streaming the DS original of Diamond despite owning the Switch remakes. I've been doing that to prepare for Battle Revolution. Dude, can you let me know when you are doing Battle Revolution? Because I actually plan on doing that at some stage. Thinking about going through Platinum and making a team through that. I have like a bunch of level 100s and stuff on the save file I currently have. But the other thing is I'm also considering just getting it on my R4. Using the SD card to create 2 teams, level 50 and level 100, and just do it that way. Oh, excuse me. I Because yeah, doing 2 teams, level 50 and 100 in those games, take me quite some time. I love Battle Revolution though, what a game. I remember getting that for the Wii when, like, I got my Wii. I would have been like 12, like 31 in a couple of weeks. Rude. Yeah, Battle Revolution slaps. So yeah, I really want to do that at some point, but I think I'm going to do Stadium 2, Pokemon Stadium 1 first, and then I'll probably do that. But yeah, all stuff that I want to do on the channel. This Battle Revolution's an interesting game. Like, you can't go back and battle like old sets, I think, from Stadium, so I'd have to reset the file. Plus, some of the learn sets I have on those Pokemon are like kind of meh, because I was like 12 when I was playing it. My playthrough of Battle Revolution will be pre-recorded, not streamed. I already have Pokemon prepared for Stadium 2's rule set of the Sunny Park Colosseum. Okay, cool. Okay. Sick. Yeah, the animations in Battle Revolution for the moves, I personally think are the best in the whole franchise. They're great. That was the first time like Pokemon would actually run up to each other and attack, like when using a physical attack. Yeah. How long have we been live for? About an hour and a half. I'll probably go on a break shortly. Once we clear this area, I think that might be a good idea. Lady in suit. Such a fucking stupid trainer class. Today you will be battling Lady in suit, Jordan. Yes. Cool. My team for the Little Cup rule set will consist of all 3 starters, Starly, Shinx, and either Abra or Drowsy. Abra's good as a glass cannon in that stuff. He can one-shot a lot of things. Drowsy's obviously got a little bit more bulk, so I guess it really depends on what you prefer. Let's just use Sunny Day. Surely this thing would have to know Earthquake. Are you kidding me? There. Yeah, I used rentals in the second round of Pokemon Stadium 2's Little Cup, and holy fucking shit, it was hard. But all the level 50 stuff and the more like all the stuff that was like level 50 and up, like I did that with my Pokemon from my game. Felt good to beat Pokemon Stadium 2 after all those years. I didn't know there was a 3rd title screen in it too, so that's kind of cool. See ya. I can't remember how much special attack this Venusaur has. 283, it's not bad. Yeah, this thing's fucked. Community keeps telling me I should use Abra because it's faster, but I'm leaning more towards Drowsy because Hypno is my favorite psychic type. I mean, yeah, man. Like, at the end of the day, sometimes it's nice to throw in one Pokemon that's yours, because then when you win, you're like, yeah, I didn't use, you know, whatever people told me. It's like, you know, this team I'm using now for this game, Snorlax is one of the Pokemon and Zapdos is one of the Pokemon that, like, are recommended. But, like, at the end of the day, like, you know, doing Marowak and Venusaur just adds a bit more character to it, you know. Umbreon's a Pokemon you sometimes see, like, in competitive, but not often. The other thing is, my Pokemon are completely EV, like, trained. Some of them are. No. Like Snorlax, obviously, I invested a lot into its attack EVs. It's got 341 attack. Then using self-destruct with the stab. Groudon, go. Power of 300 with 341 attack. It's absolutely. Curse, self-destruct on Snorlax can basically take out anything. Okay, so Snorlax, Latios, and goes Zapdos. Why not? Sends out Groudon, I'm just using self-destruct. Yep. So, in these final 20 battles, yeah, there'll be Pokemon that are like legendaries and mythicals that we don't use. And I'm still going to beat it without. Like, I've got legendaries, but they're tournament legal ones. Whereas, yeah, our opponents are going to have Rayquazas and fucking Groudons and whatever. And this thing's not even fucking EV invested, and it's still doing heaps of damage. There. I got my problem solver right here. Snorlax blowing itself up. This thing will have chlorophyll, I'd say, yeah. The chlorophyll doubles speed in the sun. That's going to do nothing anyway. This won't be a knockout, but it'll be close. Okay. I wasn't subbed to you, Blue Hedgehog, but I am now, man. Did not realize. I'll definitely have to give you a raid sometime, dude. Very much about that community support. Still waiting for Home to add compatibility to Legend ZA so that when it does become available, I will make the trainers from Go and every previous core series Switch game. Okay, that's fair. I can't believe that it doesn't have it yet. It's a fucking disgrace. I didn't even finish that game. First time in a long time. I just have not finished Pokemon games. Did not care. And for the record, Legends Arceus is one of my favorite Pokemon games. You brute, you're much too strong. Oh, whoa. Yes, continue. Thank you very much, appreciative. I use profanity myself. I'm not, nah, that's cool. Well, you've heard me, dude. On the odd occasion, being Australian, I don't know where you're from, but like here, I know this might sound absolutely insane, but I hope you know what I mean when I use the term "see you next Tuesday." But calling someone to see you next Tuesday here is a term of endearment. It's like so natural. So like off stream, I drop the C-bomb all the time. I don't say it to women. That's one thing that I've always kind of kept in my brain. Like there's a line. Like I won't refer directly and be like, hey. But like in Australia, if someone like is like, hey mate, that's probably less friendly than someone being like, hey, see you next Tuesday. It's just like something that we do. We just, you know, very casual about it. I don't know. That's just the way that we go. So, cause a lot of it, like I used to play in a band, and like American bands would come here and play with us, and I would say it, and they're like, bro, I'm from the United States, time zones, yeah, that can be shit, but I'll still try and tune in, and I'm also up at like ungodly hours sometimes too. So, I mean, it's, what time is it right now? It's 10 to 12. It's 10 to midnight, and I still plan on going for like, well, there's still 20 battles left, so I reckon this can take us at least another 2 hours. So, see how we go. Yeah, man, so it's just, everyone's pretty laid back here. Like, I think there's definitely been, like, in recent years, I think there's been a little bit of, like, how can I put this? I think, obviously, when you live in a multicultural country, it's awesome. You get to learn heaps of stuff about, you know, different parts of the world, and I always say, like, Melbourne has different, like, anyone can come here and live here, like, there's a little bit of everything for everyone. But obviously, the more people that you have anywhere come overseas, like you do see, obviously, some clashes in culture, you know, changes, etc. So, like, I do think that that's going to die out a little bit. But, like, people, like, I don't know, people that, like, have grown up here, regardless of, like, what background, it's quite common for them to say it. Like, yeah. You know, whether you're white, black, yellow, or everything in between, yeah, it doesn't really matter. So, and it's cool because it's like, it's funny how, like, you have all these different people from different walks of life, different places, but anyone that's, like, from here, that's been here for ages, like, even, like, I had an American housemate, and he's older, and he didn't really say it, and then started hanging out with me, started saying it heaps. So it's interesting, like, so many different cultures coming together, but like once you've lived here long enough, it's quite common to start like speaking like that. I guess that kind of, you know, it's like anywhere you live somewhere long enough, you're gonna kind of pick up the slang and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's interesting. Australia is a very interesting place, you know, like people in the States say, like, you know, if you're at the urinal taking a leak, like, you look dead at the wall and you don't talk to the person next to you. Today, I was literally talking to a guy I'd never met before while I was taking a piss. He was like a urinal over, like a gap between us. But I was just like, didn't even give it a second thought, you know, and I haven't even really thought about it until. So, it's what it's like here. We're all very, very chill. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up. Let me... Cool, I will be right back shortly, guys. Don't go anywhere. I want to say thanks to everybody for tuning in. I'm very lucky to have this community. I know it's a bit dead right now, but it's because of the time I'm streaming at, but I think my mouse is starting to, I think it needs a charge. Yep. Yeah, it's dead. Alright, give me a sec, guys. Alright, I'll be back shortly.
Probably be gone for like 10 minutes. Don't go anywhere. Cool. Tunes. Yeah, I'll be back shortly, guys. Thank you very much. Cheers. Yo, thanks for waiting, guys.
Appreciate that.
Let's continue on. Cool. Thanks everyone tuning in. I appreciate it.
My name is Exit. I am very tired. Hence the glasses. Alright. Zapdos. Alright, let's do this shit. $20 battles to go, guys. It is very late. So if you are tuning in, I appreciate it. I don't normally stream at this time, so it's pretty dead. So any support is very much appreciated. Regardless, I'm just happy to be playing Pokemon. Alright, Thunderbolt again. Unfortunately, I do not have the Mega Dimension DLC, however, I'll get it eventually. Yeah, I haven't even finished the game, dude, so... I'll get it when I'm ready. Welcome to Area 9. Thanks for hanging out for the stream, man. You've pretty much been the only chatter, so I appreciate that a lot, you know? For me, like, I don't really care how many people tune in. If I have like 1 or 2 people like chatting like consistently, I'm always like, yeah, sick. Quality over quantity sometimes. Like sometimes you'll have like 100 people watching and like 5 people will be talking. So leftovers won't save you now. Hell yeah, brother. C.Nuzleaf Shiftry. Was this dude like having a friggin' meltdown? C.Nuzleaf Shiftry, C.Nuzleaf Shiftry, C. Alright, cool. I gotta have like 75 continues minimum. Bring it on, motherfucker. What the hell is this game? I just first a Groudon, and now I've got a Celio, a Metang, a Firered. Okay. Alright, let's do that. I'm still pretty confident in my ability to win. Like, I don't think, if we lose a battle, I don't think it'll be until the last 10. This is not as hard as I thought it was. You still have a Kyogre to worry about. Yeah, true. I do. Sweet. Alright, Earthquake. I can't even remember what trick does. I haven't seen it in a long time. In a long time. Alright, sweet. See ya. Yeah, I was gonna say that'd definitely be a knockout. Alright, cool. We lost? Yes, you did, man. Didn't even take a hit, even with Marowak. Fucking hell. Alright, moving on. In a battle? Yes, I am, Matington. Yes, I am. Rollerboy. Like, these should be Tyranitar and Salamence. We've already versed the Salamence. Okay. I'm not sure what the thought process is here, but... What did you think of Winds and Waves? Ugh, I don't know, man. I'm just... If you don't mind me asking before I answer this question, how old are you? Or roughly, give me a gap of like 3 years. If you don't feel comfortable telling me exactly how old you are. You'll understand why I'm asking when I answer. I'm 35, I turned 36 this July. Okay, so you're gonna understand what I'm talking about. I don't know, man, just fucking, like, it's just... like, Legends EA sucks, man. Like, the game cost $14 million. They spent more on the Super Bowl advertisement for it. I just... You know, Pokemon's on its last legs for me. I am just really disappointed. Like, you know... Remember when we used to get, like, Pokemon Snap, Mystery Dungeon, got the Stadium games, and I understand now it's in 3D, so you don't, there's less of a need for that kind of shit, but, like, I don't know, man, we used to get a lot more, and what we get now is a very low quality. Like, Sword and Shield are the fucking worst games ever. You may as well walk in a straight line for the whole friggin' thing, and then you... Like, there's one area, and I understand that the wild area was kind of like a prototype, but that doesn't excuse you from not allowing... Like, there's no world building in the game anymore. Like, for example, like, I'm playing Scorched Silver at the moment. I'm talking to every fucking NPC. Every single one, because I don't know what one's going to give me items and stuff like that. But on top of that, like, I can walk into houses and talk to people and shit. You know, and, like, it's part of the experience. And I feel like we have completely lost that. Like, it's a role-playing game. But, like, it feels so lackluster now. I don't know. Like, it's just, it's the bare minimum. It is the, it's like, you know. What does Steve-O say in SLC Punk? He's like, it's like Jesus Christ took a shit right here so you can be happy all you want. Literally, that's how it feels, and because we just keep accepting crap after crap after crap, the quality has dipped immensely, and I'm tired, man. Like, you know, I understand that Pokemon is aimed at a certain age group, and they want the games to be accessible and whatever, but, like, they can implement a difficulty option. They've been able to do that for years. Catch rates are not even a thing anymore. Like, you can pretty much throw a Pokeball at a Pokemon and catch it first go. I remember sitting there for like hours trying to catch Lugia the first time at level 70 in Pokemon Gold. You know, like, there's no grind. I did fuck all. There's no grind. Like, there's no, you know, even like I'm playing Let's Go with my girlfriend on Stream Run, and I understand that's a beginner game. There's not even any need for currency in that game. Like, you get everything given to you. I remember in the first game, you get like one potion on the first route, and then like you've got a little bit of money and stuff, but like that's it. You know, if you have to run all the way back to the Pokemon Center, like, stiff shit. I don't know, I just... There's no exploring anymore. It's a straight line. Everything gets given to you. Your Pokemon get healed every 5 seconds. You've got this friendship bullshit now where, like, you know, oh, like, Thingo toughed it out so you wouldn't be sad, like, twice in a row when it's on 1 health. So when that happens, I just pick a move that does nothing, basically. Pokemon to play. Like, what's the point? Like, it's just like an A-button simulator, I guess. I don't know. I've been on a rant for a while now, but that's just me. And I understand early on in a Pokemon game, it kind of feels like that, you know? Like, you've only got, like, fucking Tackle and Growl or some shit. You know, you're going to be smashing the A-button for a while. I get it. But the challenge has just been completely taken away. There's no stopping the grind. Like, when I played BDSP, I had to take Pokemon out of my party so they wouldn't overlap. Like, I had an unknown in my party when I played Shining Pearl after I did Brilliant Diamond. Because the experience share is on all the time, which is fine. They didn't level scale anything. So, like, it's just that. Like, and then you've got this massive difficulty spike at the league, and it's just like, okay. Like, and then the problem is you got this toughing it out shit, and I don't know. I complete every Pokedex still. Like, I do a living dex and stuff. And, you know, I'll always love Pokemon. I have Pokemon tattoos. I still play the card game. I just don't have high hopes for the new. That's the short version. You know, I'm not a graphics person, but, like, I'm playing this. No, I don't have any issue with the graphics one. I play 2D side scrollers that came out in the 80s and 90s. You know, I like retro games. I'm 31 in like a couple of weeks, so like I'm about 5 years younger than you. But I remember when Pokemon aired on TV when I was like, you know, 3 years old. It's like one of my first memories. That and my dad being really sick in the hospital. But like, my point is just like, I don't know, it just doesn't feel. And look, I think that's just part of aging, but it just doesn't feel the same anymore. Like, Black and White 2 is where Pokemon peaked because, you know, you'd get a route, you'd get to the end of it, but then there'd be like a side path, and you'd find all these extra items and all these extra trainers, and it's optional, you can come back to it later, but like, there was still room to explore. You could battle every single gym leader from the whole entire franchise. Like, there's no Battle Frontier anymore. There's no battle facilities in the game. Like, or there might be like one. And it's fucking shit, you know? I like, when they did Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, those remakes are fantastic. When they said they weren't going to include the Battle Frontier, I was like, this is the end. Like, even Pokemon X and Y, like, I don't mind those games. They're decent, but they're way too easy. For a game that, like, you know, is showcasing Mega Evolution, I think, like, in the whole fucking game, you verse, like, 2 trainers that have Mega, maybe 3. And, yeah, I don't know. It's just, it's fucking weird. I'm hoping that Champions will, like, do something with the franchise. And yeah, I still play in my local league, like, every week, Pokemon Go. But yeah, that's my rant. So, I've never streamed Sword and Shield on the channel because I will turn people away because I won't physically tell them to go away. More so, I'm just going to shit on that game the whole time. And it sucks because, like, I remember when I turned that game on. When I turned that game on, I was like, this is what I've always wanted Pokemon to be. And then, as I got further in it, I was like, no. I wouldn't say it's dead to me, it's just the mainline games, they have just lost me. And like, yeah, once I complete a Pokedex in a game now, the living dex, I never touch it again. I haven't played Scarlet and Violet. The only Pokemon game that's like newer that I still play is Legends Arceus, and that's because I'm trying to complete every single fucking research task in it. And I'll do it for a bit, and then I'll stop, and then I'll do it. So I'm kind of glad that Legends ZA is not a game that I want to play like consistently, because I'm like, sick, I can just go back to Legends Yeah, sorry there, Lou. You've asked an autistic person their opinion on the Pokemon franchise. So, you're gonna get a long answer, I guess. But, yeah, I don't know, I just... Like, okay, this is my biggest quarrel with the reveal trailer. Where the fuck are the box art, like, Pokemon? I think in every single reveal we've gotten starters and box art. The fact that we didn't get that is just cooked. Like, I don't know, man. It's just, I feel like Pokemon know that they can do the bare minimum now and still achieve the results that they want, so they will. And it's not Game Freak's fault, it's Nintendo. Because Game Freak have just done a game. It's a 3D ninja game. I can't remember what the fuck it's called, but I want to play it, see how good it is. Because I want to see what they can do without Nintendo in their ear. Yeah, it'll be interesting. But, you know, they put out an apology like a few years back being like, you know, we know the quality of the city like declined and like it'll really take some time for this one. And then they reveal it in one of the shittest Pokemon Directs I have ever seen. Like, even like the Pokemon, like some of the stuff that they like reveal, stuff that we already knew, and then like even the Pokemon TCG thing, they didn't even reveal the set. What are you guys doing? You're doing one game. You are doing one game. Okay, yeah, you're doing Winds and Waves, but like you've just released one game, and then you're gonna be doing Winds and Waves. Like, you guys aren't doing that much. Expecting the Pokeballs from Legends Arceus to return to Legends EA, but sadly they didn't. I was expecting a lot of things from Legends Arceus. Don't even get me started. Breaks my fucking heart because I genuinely like Legends Arceus. I've played like 350 hours of the game. I love that shit. Like, and I savored that game. Like, I took my sweet ass time. So, just, yeah. When new Pokemon Snap got dropped, I was like, sick. There's actually like hope for this franchise. Maybe they're actually thinking about the fact that they need to do more side stuff. And then even like the fact that they only dropped Firered and Leaf Green. Yes, okay, they added the event stuff. That's sick. Like, I'll give them that. That is good. But like, I rest my case on this. The Pokemon Crystal, right? Some legend uploaded the Pokemon Crystal ROM to 2 separate switches on the NSO and traded between them. So it's like, it's definitely possible. It's that easy to put the games in there. If like Nintendo wanted to, they could. And like the fact that they didn't add it on the NSO and as a separate purchase is dog shit. I don't know. I just expected a bit more from them, considering it is literally the 30th like anniversary. And the fact that like Firered is on the Switch, there's no connectivity between XD they've announced is took it out, one shot, let's go. A Swords Dance. We cut our attack in half and I Swords Dance, and that was not effective still. Oh, I think that was 87 or 88? 88. 87. 87. I don't know why, but when I go to think of a random number, my brain automatically like, I couldn't tell you. I'll be like, yeah, like 87 times, man. Like someone would be like 100 times or 500 times or 1,000. I'm like, no, 87. Stand on 87. Alright. This is a versatile team. We're going to start with Latios, Max. Alright. Thanks everyone tuning in. Name is Exit. If you haven't dropped a like on the stream already, please do. It's been pretty quiet tonight. But I appreciate everyone who's tuned in. Thank you. This hasn't actually taken as long as I thought it would. Cool. Because like even with the break, we're only at 2 hours and minutes. And also there's the start to take into account, so like really we've only been playing this for an hour and 50 minutes and we've got through almost 30 trainers, so that's not bad. Double battles will definitely take long. Won't be a knockout, nah. How long has it been since you finished The Legend of Zelda Twilight? Wait, no, not Twilight Princess. BWW? What the hell's TWW? Am I missing something? I'm sure when you say it, I'm gonna be like, The Wind Waker. Oh, sorry. I just call it Wind Waker. How long? Streamed that on the channel like 2+ years ago, I think now. Or if not, would be close to 2. So we're in the middle of Oracle of Ages a while ago, and I went into Espresso Depresso mode and didn't stream much for like months. And like life's stressful at the moment, but like I'm feeling good. Most part, got an amazing girlfriend. It helps too. She's like super supportive. So yeah, I'm always appreciative of that. And yeah, she always is like really supportive of my streams and stuff, so that always helps too. Let's go Venusaur, Zapdos, and Latios. Yeah, so on the channel we've done Ocarina of Time Master Quest. We've done Link's Awakening, Wind Waker, Spirit Tracks, but the game crashed. So we only got like, I think we got like 80% of the way through it. Phantom Hourglass, like half of Oracle of Ages. I'm just gonna start it from scratch because I haven't played it then. Probably go with Ages and then that. What else have I streamed on the channel? I feel like I'm missing one. Only yesterday I streamed Echoes of Wisdom and Majora's Mask, the latter in Japanese. That's cool. Yeah, I got every mask when I did Majora's. That was cool. Very, very cool. Ocarina of Time's like my favorite game, so. Rich Boy Perk. How the fuck did that not kill it? Oh, it's rain. Okay. I didn't realize that rain actually lowered Solar Beam's power, so it makes sense, but alright. Yeah, I want to play Echoes of Wisdom. You know, I should probably teach one of my Pokemon a fire type move, considering the fact that I have a Pokemon with Sunny Day. See, if Future Sight was affected by type and resistance, that would have been super effective. Just survived, and now we're gonna see ya. Alright, we've got 2 more in this area, and then we're on to the final one. Oh no, that was 89. Okay, this is the final one of the area, sorry. Ocarina of Time, LTTP. I don't know which one that is. I can't think of it off the top of my head. Jorah's Mask. Link's Awakening, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. So off stream I've done Twilight Princess and Zelda 1.
I have actually played Hyrule Warriors. God, I played the original when it came out. Alright, fuck. Reggie's.
Okay, Marowak smokes all of them, pick Snorlax and Latios. Actually, no, let's reselect. Marowak, Snorlax, Zapdos. Alright, we're gonna have to change Pokemon. A Link to the Past. I started that, and then I didn't finish it because I missed an item in a dungeon. I was like... Skyward Sword, yeah, that's one. I have 2 copies of the special edition controller. I don't own it. Fucking hell. Alright, well, we should get in a cheeky Thunderbolt. I don't think this will kill. No, it did. See ya. It's interesting that they have Wailord and Relicanth on this team. I see what they did there. Pretty cool, nice. Alright, cool. We'll just keep this in. Alright. So this thing's got decent defense and special defense, so it's going to be a bit of a pain in the ass to take down. That's why we have you. I would say Earthquake without a Swords Dance should, maybe not now. Let's see. Just. I have no plans to do the Minish Cap because of the Pieces of Heart requires a long and rather annoying side quest to complete. Yeah, fair. I mean, look, I don't need all of them, so I'm not too fast, but... See ya. Okay. Alright, now we have 10 battles to go. Alright, let's do this shit. Went to both Breath of the Wild. For both Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom 100%. Including all 1,100 combined Korok seeds. Jesus, dude. You crazy, man. Right, last 10. We're here to fuck shit up. Yes, 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 man. Yes, 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 man. Alright. This team. Okay, cool. Cool. Latios has like type advantage over quite a fair few Pokemon here, so I'll just pick that instead. I don't reckon these Pokemon have any EV training. Easy peasy. Surf. This will do like half, maybe a little bit more. Okay, never mind. Gee. Many people don't believe I went for. No, I believe you, dude. I know other people. I know a couple other people who've done it, but yeah, I believe you. 10 toes down, man.
We're going for time.
20 to 1. I reckon I can have this area cleared out in the next 40 minutes. This should be a one shot. Tell. Ruick. Fun fact for anyone at home that doesn't know, the Orre region is actually somewhat inspired by Arizona in America. By the time I get to Arizona, Zolda. Alright, cool. Keep going. Why is it so zoomed in now? Ah, yes, the thumping. I don't do NES content simply because we're both 90s boys. Look, that's fair. Wait, is there two of you on your channel? Or am I'm misunderstanding? I don't mind some NES titles, some of them are dog shit. Super Nintendo, man. Even the soundtracks for some of the crappiest games to that console are just insanely good. Oh, okay, you're saying... Yeah. Gotcha. I'm following. Yeah, I haven't done too many NES games. I did the original... Oh, actually, no. I've done Super Mario Land 1 and 2 on the Game Boy. I'm trying to think, have I done any original NES games? No? I don't think I have on the channel, and I've done like probably 150 to 200 games. I have done some shit. this is the only thing I dual stream for, so I can take the widescreen stream and like flip it all together. So yeah, like I've got like over 700 uploads now. I've yet to do 6 golden coins. It takes like I think it takes like 2 hours maybe. So it was actually up until my Resident Evil 8 DLC stream, it was the most viewed stream I'd had. So I was pleasantly surprised. I was like, okay, I'm just playing a shitty side scroller on the Game Boy and look at all these people. It's funny when you do like games like that are like a one-off. Occasionally like people, like just everyone just comes out of the woodwork. You're like, okay. Dumped. Alright, let's do this, gang. So what do we got? 8 more? I wonder how many continues we actually have. I'm gonna say like at least like if we're at 93, like 88. Raikou smells like poo. Alright, let's go. Bang, bang, bang. Latios just has so much coverage, like, and it hits like a truck, so let's keep picking it. Too bad you're not going to use it, matey. This here. Did your Nintendo Switch 2 have Mario Kart World bundled? I actually don't own a Switch 2, dude. So, no. A lot of people are shocked when I say that I don't own it. But there's nothing on it at the moment that I'm like, I have to have. I actually prefer Mario Kart 8 over World, because I'm a youth worker, man, so we've got a Switch 2 at work. And I've played like a fair bit of Mario Kart World, and I'm like, yeah, this is cool, but I don't know. No, that's cool, man. No stress. It's all good. Simple mistake. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. All right. Oh no. Sick. RNG's been pretty friendly to us since we've come back to the Gen 3 project. I will say that. That still did almost half. That's pretty impressive. Alright, let's try surf. I want to see how much that does. Are you disabled? Only up here, my friend. No fucking around. Straight to the point. Oh my god. Are you disabled? Oh. Somebody didn't come here to fuck spiders, I'll tell you that. Australia, baby. Yes, mate. Hope you're having a good night. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for making me laugh. Yo, it's funny. I see streamers all the time. Like, look, sometimes on the odd occasion, if I'm in a shitty mood and someone does, like, I don't really mind. But, like, you know, if it happens a bazillion times in a stream, which doesn't happen very often, I'm like, okay, blah, blah, so I'm like, alright. But some people take themselves so seriously, and I just, you know, I always just usually have a laugh. I always love when people come in and say, "Good shit, Aussie, Aussie, Aussie." Yes, mate. Back and have 'em. Fuck me. I'm from North Cairns, but I live in I don't know what that word is, but okay. I don't know if it's something that I'm not supposed to say, so I'm not going to say it. But, that's cool, man. I was going to say, you'd meet, like, heaps of different people living up there, because, like, obviously you get all, like, the backpackers and all that fun jazz. Alright. So, I love how pincers just chucked in there randomly. Type coverage. Just go Snorlax. Actually, you know what? Just, yeah, go Snorlax, then we'll go, Marowak and Latios. Oh, construction workers, mate. Yep, gotcha. I've got a friend who, works in the mines and shit for like 3 weeks and then comes. That's cool, man. Well, make sure you stay safe up there, and yeah, I hope you enjoy yourself with whatever you get up to. Dude, I don't know why the confusion animation takes so long with Snorlax. Like, make up your mind. Oh, God. Just make sure you drink lots of water, yeah? I am gonna have to hide that from the chat. No disrespect or love. Just because YouTube will be like, no. Yeah, just make sure you drink plenty of water. Nothing wrong with having a bit of fun. Good. Good shit. Ah. Dude. This thing is stupid. We're not getting lucky with the RNG here. Okay, we're really sucking here. Leftovers is kind of helping. Bro. Oh, come on, man. I'm just gonna protect next turn. How many Australian dollars is the Nintendo Switch 2 worth? Sorry, man, I totally missed your chat. I'm still getting used to reading 2. Actually, you know what? With 2 curses, it's not gonna do much anyway. 700 with the bundle, I think. Two curses, still couldn't take it out. Paralyzed. Is it got synchronized though? Yeah. Fuck's sake, Harry, you are pushing me. Don't you dare. Okay, awesome. I thought it was gonna...
I was like, surely we're not gonna get paralyzed, man. We've been confused like 4 times. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Body slam. This should take it out if it hits. Which it did not. So I would say we're probably screwed the next turn, but see. Oh yeah, we're definitely screwed. It's cool. Honestly, I think we've only been knocked out like 5 or 6 times throughout this whole thing, like as in even just like one Pokemon. Alright, we've sent out Marowak and used Rock Slide. This might KO. No, very close though. See ya. Espeon the Peon. Gonna knock us out though. It's alright. We've got Latios after this. Nothing a couple of Dragon Claws can't handle. And the good thing about Espeon is it's not really going to have any other coverage except maybe Bite. We should be faster. Yeah. So we don't have to worry about flinch. Damn. Shadow Ball, I didn't even think about that. But Shadow Ball is a physical attack in this gen. And obviously Espeon's attack is... You know what I've never understood though? It lowers special defense in this, and it's like, well, if you're using Shadow Ball, it's a physical attack, why would you? Okay. Thanks, Desor. 94. 6 more to go, guys. That was the first close-ish call we'd had in a while. Alright, let's do it. What do you got? I got a Latias, okay. We got this. Okay, let's go Snorlax, Latios, and Zapdos. Gyarados? Miltank. Okay, that's fine. I might use it twice. What's the bet? They paralyze us on this one? Yep. Alright, we got through. Sick, one shot. Pretty much with 2 curses. We should be able to one-shot that whole party. Oh, except Intimidate, okay. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna blow myself up because that'll still get through. Just gotta make sure the paralysis doesn't kick in. Yeah. So if you use Curse once and then use Self-Destruct, you can take out Skarmory. You can take out Metagross, you can take out Tyranitar, it's crazy. Alright, we'll send in Zapdos. Why not? Alright, that was definitely the right choice. Thunderbolt. This should be a 2-shot. Yep. Houndoom has such a sick design. I will say that. Alright, we're almost there. How are we going for time? We're getting through this quicker than I thought we would. My official Diamond team, Battle Revolution, I plan to have all 3 fully evolved starters. Raptor, Luxray, Metagross. Okay. I love Luxray as a Pokemon. I don't think it's the greatest, but it's hard because you're kind of limited in terms of like the decks and stuff. Unless like you're playing it from original hardware. If you've got an original DS, you could throw like Firered and shit in the slot to unlock some Pokemon. I don't know if you've got access to that. I know it's not the kind of thing that's just, you know, laying around. They're expensive. Unless you had them when you were a kid. See ya. Pretty cool, let's go. Haven't had one of them in a bit. Take that shit. Suicune. See, even this, it only has 310 health. What the fuck is that? You can have like a max of like 404. I only did half, shit, or not even. And they're gonna use Calm Mind, okay. Okay. Will this knock it out? I'm gonna say no. No. Stuntla. Wow, that achieved nothing. Yeah. Alrighty. Four more to go. Have to first unlock the national Pokedex and then catch Ditto after that. I have to use Ditto for breeding. Okay. Got a perfect in the top 10. Let's go. Alright. No. Alright, this team's manageable. Again, I'm just going to pick Latios for coverage. Cool. Perfect. Surf them all to death. Laters.
And also laters. Yeah, maybe not yet. A second. Now it's a Seer. Critical. Nice. Getting all the criticals. I selected Pipluck as my diamond starter, so I'd have to select Turtwig and Chimchar Pearl and the other starter in Platinum. Okay. It's Park Grass type. Yeah. No, that's totally fair. Critical hit again. Fucking hell. Must be something important. 3 to go. Continue. What do you got? Okay, now they're starting to get a bit serious. This could be our first potential loss. All dragon types, we don't have Ice Beam. Let's... Latios, Snorlax. Marowak. You don't say. I reckon I'm gonna outspeed them. Yep. So yeah. Can we one-shot the third as well? I'd say yes. Let's see. Hell yeah, that was nice and easy. Being faster definitely helps. Have I done a local 4-player battle in this game? No. Back in the day, yes, but not like... Did it on Battle Revolution. Come on, motherfucker. Second last. What do you got? Right. So weird. Let's go Marowak. Actually, let's go Snorlax, Zapdos, Latios. That's what I was hoping for. This thing doesn't even have 500 health. We can't change Pokemon, so I'm just going to keep using Curse over and over and over. Until I know that we can clear it. That's fine. I am more than happy to keep using Curse. Unless they're going to change. Hey Sean, how you doing, man? Thanks for tuning in so late. This thing with maxed out attack, stupid. And Wobbuffet doesn't have any attacking moves, so... you can only retaliate.
So we'll just keep raising our stats, and speed doesn't matter that we're lowering it because Snorlax isn't going to outspeed anyway. Encore ended. Body slam. Are you fucking kidding me? They outspeeded me. Okay. Can't change Pokemon either, so... Like... Oh, this is stupid. Turns out my 10 shifts in a row was boss's mistake. Next 2 days off. Nice, man. So I literally can't raise my stats anymore, or lower them even. Encore has ended. I'm gonna use Protect. Just to waste one of the Encores. Weird. Okay, finally. Late one for me. Usually I get up for work at 1:15 AM. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to get this done tonight. Originally I was going to start streaming at like 6:30, but shit, I had to go to work, so... Stuff happened, things happened. Let's go Zapdos. Which Pokemon can use the move Spikes? Fortress. In this gen, yeah, Quillfish. Skarmory. I deserve that critical. Nintendo WFC has since been gone, and now I have no way to play Colosseum. Yeah. Only main problem I'm going to have with Battle Revolution is the fact that the Lagoon Colosseum is only limited to DS and online battles. Yeah, that's shit. It's going to resist this, but I reckon we'll do half at least. And maybe not. Just delaying the inevitable. That move is OP in Stadium 2. Yeah. Well, they added a lot of entry hazards. After that, there's spikes. There's fuck, what's the rock version of it? I cannot remember for the life of me. No. I cannot remember. But it's good against like fire, flying Pokemon, shit like that. Thinking of Rock Polish, which speeds up a rock Pokemon. There's like spikes. Toxic spikes, stealth rock, that's it. Okay. So yeah. Alright, battle 100, the final battle. Tynan, that's like the most normal name I think we've read on this whole challenge. That team was dog shit. Still going, yeah, we're at the 100th battle now. Okay. Number 100, we've got like
What the hell is that? We've got 70 plus continues, so even if we lose, there's no way. GG's, yes, man. Alright. This is how our team goes. They're all infected with Pokérus. The chances of discovering Pokérus in the wild are 1 in 21,000. So it's like almost three times the odds of a shiny in the old games. And I have found Pokérus like so many times in my life, but that's probably just because I've played too much Pokemon. Oh, good job. So good of you to come. Let me show you a battle of mythical proportions. What has he got? That's it. Okay. I'm just gonna blow myself up immediately. And then... Latios, of course. And then we'll pick... whack. So Pokérus actually doubles your EVs gained in battle. So it makes Pokemon like easier to EV train. And so it was a godsend when I was leveling these mother flippers. Alright, it's Magneton. Let's use Curse. Oh, you fucking dog. If you don't select Kyogre, this game's cooked. The flip. Alright, Curse again, I'll try it. This Pokemon I'm versing aren't even like EV invested, man. This Magneton has 213 health. What the fuck is that? Okay, and that also, like I know we got high special D, but goddamn. Body Slam. Like Magneton has pretty high special attack, it should anyway. But without investment, it's probably sitting at like 130, 140 max. Critical hit, not very effective, still knocked it out. Out. Crobat? Okay, maybe we won't need self-destruct. Body Slam. So I'm paralyzed and confused. Okay. Shit always takes so long with Snorlax. Nice. See ya. Alright, let's see if we can kill this thing without sacrificing our final mon. I'm gonna say probably not. How much health do we have? We have to get through confusion and paralysis as well, though. I reckon we just self-destruct. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I know you. You were right. It's gonna hit hard with Rain Dance, like really hard. Shit. We might actually lose. Because I didn't pick Zapdos, so... Okay. Hopefully it lowers its special defense. Jesus.
Yeah, I reckon we're gonna lose. Unless Marowak can get in first. Yeah, I'd say probably not. Yeah, I'd say I'm probably down. Yep. So we went 100 battles before we lost. That's cool. We've got continues. Plenty of them, like 70. I should have picked Zapdos. That's okay. 94. Jesus Christ. So all my battles were perfect except for one. First loss of the entire, like, Mount Battle run. Okay, so... let's go Latios first, Snorlax, and then Zapdos. 99 wins, but 100 ain't one. Yes, man. Okay, changing it up. Good Dragon Claw. Probably going to use Hypnosis. Interesting. That's not good. Oh, must have Bright Powder or some shit. Drop out Snorlax. Cheers, man. No way. This will be a knockout, but still, Jesus Christ. Don't think 100 consecutive wins in a reward anything. Well, it gives you heart if you purified everything. So, and I don't really care. This is harder than the story mode one because they all scale to level 100. So I've already done the story mode one as well. This one knocks out. Yeah. Alright, I'll send in Zapdos. Oh, actually, no, I will send in Latios. I expected the Crobat would be faster. Fast boy. Son of a bitch. I'm aware of the horror present, but I mean aside from that. Yeah, no, it's cool, I don't care. It's all part of the challenge. Come on. Sick. Yeah, so I'm still confused. I'm gonna be faster though. Come on. No. That's alright. This thing does have Ice Beam though, and obviously Zapdos is a flying type as well, so I don't know about this. I'm gonna Thunder Wave it though. Well, actually, no, you know what I should do first? I should put up Light Screen. Yep, definitely glad that we did that, especially if they're going to Calm Mind. Alright. I reckon we Thunder Wave just to play it safe. Oh shit. Light Screen should save us, but still it's going to do a fair bit with the rain, yeah. Man. Just give me a critical and knock it out. No. Be paralyzed. No. Yeah. Alright. We'll have to give it another try. I think what I'll do is I will save Snorlax till the end. Hopefully we'll still have one Pokemon in reserve, and then I'll just self-destruct. So it makes it harder that they send it out last instead of first. It's actually easier if they send it out first. Okay, in this instance, let's go... Marowak, Latios, Snorlax. Alright, let's try that. Earthquake. We should be able to take it out. Definitely, especially being a critical. Perfect. So Kyogre must always be last. Nice, but not good enough. Okay. I was hoping I would be able to get one in for, but no. Okay, this works out good though because we have a Pokemon in reserve, so I am going to just self-destruct with Snorlax. Make it nice and easy. It's all over, guys. GG's. Ladders. We've beaten single battle, mount battle 100, and then when we do the double battle, I've now purified every Pokemon, so we should get Ho-Oh. So I think you have to have done it before you register your team, so even though I've done it while I've been doing this, I don't think it'll unlock it. You've become a new legend. Yes, I... into the console, and...
guys probably won't be able to see it. Actually a special screen that comes up when you do this on the Game Boy. You probably won't be able to see it. Yeah, it's like that. Yeah, you probably won't be able to see it because it's dark, but
Oh, yes. Alright, cool, data's been saved. So the next one will be double battles. And then we'll have cleared everything in the scan. Let me this as well. Because I just want to see what we can get with these coupons.
Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Psychic, Flamethrower, and Double Team. Leftovers, I've got quite a fair bit. Choice Band is in here. That'll be good for single battles.
Alright, I reckon let's get the choice band. And we've still got like 7,000 points. I reckon let's get the flamethrower TM. Just because we've got sunny day, so really 1 point short. Alright. Yes. Fantastic. Alright, done. So I may do some team editing, obviously, before we go into the next part, which will be... So we're going to do double battle. And then, yeah, obviously, we'll move on to the Battle Frontier, I would say. But that's going to be it for the stream, guys. Just want to say thank you very much for tuning in. My name is Exit. Thanks for tuning in as well, Blue. I appreciate that a lot. And I'll catch you guys on the next stream. Peace.